It was about 4 months ago that an initial meeting happened in the hub where Okelo and Sylvia Wari, they convened a meeting and they aimed at addressing these issues that was affecting northern Uganda for a very long time, in particularly musicians. They actually claimed that General Salim Saleh sent them to come and attend to us because for a very long time we have not been attended to. We paid attention to them and they asked us to form a 30-members task force who were going to front this vision and ensure that northern Uganda gets what befits them. And in our subsequent meeting, they kept on reducing numbers of people up to 4 people that they claim that they are supposed to work as the technical team who will handle the paperwork, and then later on when they are done with the paperwork they will come back and then we do elections, you know, of which we as members of the industry we accepted basing on assurance and trust that we had on the people that we accepted them to take the lead. The 4 technical people included Badman Solo, Odom Romeo, Freeman Sunday, and Paul Mutanga. And then later on they added Badman Solo as the chairperson of task force. Put it in your mind that in that meeting I was elected the vice chairperson of the task force. But somewhere, somehow, we can't tell how the whole thing happened. I just realized myself out of the cycle. So they cut off information. This brought us to lack of transparency and accountability, where leadership structures were just assumed by the technical people, and then they went ahead to register, we could call it illegally. They registered a company which is private in its status according to our search on URSB, and then they were claiming that they are still representing the entire music industry. What actually makes us fight so much today is because we as leaders of different associations collected 50,000 from each association from their bank, and then we gave to facilitate the paperwork and registration process of Work Creative Foundation. Later on, because we embraced this call as our own, according to how they pretended in the beginning, we embraced it as our very own initiative. We collected 20,000 each leader of the associations. We collected again our personal money, 20,000, to help and still facilitate the process of the paperwork. And then later on, the technical team came back to us and said there is urgent need for us to register SACCO. So every member, they needed to raise like 30 members to qualify as one of the requirements when you're going to register a SACCO. So within less than 30 minutes, in one of the subsequent meetings that we had at the hub, we were able to raise a sum of 600,000 Uganda shillings, which was meant to register SACCO. But unfortunately, we were not trained. So now we started asking ourselves, according to the requirement of SACCO registration, the procedure requires people to be trained first before the registration is conducted. Now this is where we got a little bit confused. I, as the vice chairperson, I kept following up with my chairperson as Badman Solo, but he cut off communication. We were not able to continue together until the last time when they were going to launch the office at Murphy's. I was not informed. I was just in one of the hotel garden here in the city when one gentleman came to me, approached me and asked me a question that I was actually astonished. I was not able to answer. He was like, KIDDY FACE, are you among the people who are going to launch the office of work tomorrow? Then I was like, because I am a leader, I had to swallow it and say, yes, I will be there, because I never wanted to look like someone who does not know anything. So I had to take my time, call Badman Solo, and then he was like, he was surprised to hear me asking him. I was like, were you not informed by the coordinator of work, who is Pamela Peace? Then I was like, I didn't know anything, and then he called me that the launch is tomorrow, please come around. Then I was like, is this thing still involved inclusivity? The whole vice chairperson of work being asked to come around. That does not attach in accountability. But because I'm a leader, I had to go and witness. Indeed, I witnessed that SACCO was registered, because on that day, account number was presented, and then the Work Foundation received 12 million German check. Okay? And so this confirms that SACCO was registered illegally without the membership authorities, and then also it confirms that they used our money that we collected from the industry locally here. They used it for their own interests. They also went ahead to, you know, we call this obtaining money by false pretense, you know. So these are some of the things that makes us fight endlessly, because we know we are fighting for our right, and these people came with a very ill intention. Looking at the registration status, you will find that a person like Sylvia Owori, who is a director of Operation Well Creation, getting involved in something that we expected to be in that position as the directors, as the signatories of the foundation. She is the one in that position, and she is the one holding the principal signatory. According to our investigation, there is Class A and Class B. The experts at the bank tells us that Class A has authority to withdraw money even without the authority of Class B. And this could be one of the reasons why our brothers, Odong Romeo and Freeman Sunday, decided to withdraw from these positions, because they were all given Class B position of authority, of signatory in the bank. That means anything can happen without their knowledge. So I also want to appreciate my brothers, Odong Romeo and Freeman Sunday, for the decision you have made, because the fight is real, and this shows that you are actually standing for the people. Please continue fighting and don't let it end there. This is what I can say. Yeah. Thank you.